Okay. There is a chance my opponent's boss is useless. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at Tablemon. Thanks so much for tuning in, really appreciate it. Today we're going to be playing with one of my favorite Pokemon, though it seems like lately every time I try to use it I just get faced up against auto losses. Decidueye, as you can see I even got all the shiny ones. Decidueye with the ability Dip First Camo, you prevent all damage done to his Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V and Pokemon GX. And the attack does 90 damage, and this attack also does 20 damage to two of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So fairly straightforward. The idea is to prevent damage right onto the Decidueye. With the ability, you have Snorlax, Gormandize to help set up as you can finish your turn while drawing cards with the Gormandize ability, and we have Mew as well with the Bench Barrier ability. No Bird Keeper, so we are not able to utilize Sky Circus effectively. I would love to see this, but I'm using the list as is from the Chill Series number 24 champion, who is Rogério Bombardelli from Brazil. He won this almost 400 person event, 399, so technically 400 person event, with straightforward Decidueye, one of the first Battle Styles tournaments that was held, and probably the biggest one so far. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but really cool to see. Does rely on the tackle engine with Guzmahala, Acidic Caitlyn, Malolana. You do play the weakness card energy for those pesky Volcanions, so there is merit in Malolanaing and healing the Decidueye if it's no longer weak to fire and you tank at 110 hit. So that's really nice. Does have Lily's Pokeballs as well to hide behind, and utilizes the level ball to help set up, along with the Turffield Stadiums to search for our evolutions, but more importantly we rely on Rosa to search our deck for Pokemon Trainer card and basic energy. So let's jump into a ladder and see what we can do with this Decidueye deck. See what we can do against Dogfiend. Alright. So we do win the coin flip. I feel like I should choose to go first. We do have a ton of cards to help set up with the captures, the quick balls, the level balls, so I think this is fine. We also have the big charm as well, so Pokemon that might one shot or two shot 140 HP Decidueye now no longer do it. For example, Aegis Lash in ADP, right? Which I suspect is what we're up against. Now, a terrible starting hand for us for sure. We do have 4 quick balls for Rowlets and 4 level balls as top decks. Any of those would be fantastic, but unfortunately we do not find any of those. So we don't know, right, if my opponent is playing we don't know if my opponent is playing Aegis Lash V or not. We will probably find out soon. If they get the GX off on turn 1, we're going to be in a lot of trouble if we can only bench 1 Rowlet, right? That would actually be pretty bad here for us. Event will just straight up Dead Change, does lose a Saucer, but also the Metal Energy, which is what you want. So now he needs another Saucer, the Energy Switch, and the Water. Not easy, but not completely difficult either. So we do see a Zamazenta get benched, right? We do see a Zamazenta get benched. ADP with double Eldegoss for some reason. And they're playing the card so quickly now that it seems like they were able to find what they needed off of their research. Or not yet. Okay, they quick roll away a quick roll, so they're gonna keep digging, I presume. There's the Mawile. You're gonna see that I'm a Decidueye deck, right? They're gonna confirm that, and they Crobat. So I don't know what the 2 cards in their hand are, but okay, they don't get the GX, so that's really good, right? That is actually really, really good. And they've bench locked themselves. Therefore, even if they play Aegislash, all I need to do now is just establish a Decidueye. That is literally all I have to do. I don't even need to attack at this point, right? I actually don't need to attack at this point. All I need to do is get a Decidueye out and then just click pass, 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 pass until the end of times. And that is what Decidueye does best, honestly. That is what Decidueye does best a lot of the time. So my opponent will choose to KO me, which I understand, but it doesn't change the fact that it's game over now, right? Getting a KO with a boss might have been impactful, but honestly, this is absolutely game over. So I'm gonna pretend to do stuff, right? So that my opponent thinks that I'm actually doing stuff. That I'm interested in... Oh, I thought I was playing Guzmahala. Or that I'm interested in actually playing more. But I'm actually not going to do anything else. Now, in case I'm missing something, I guess I'll just try to get another Decidueye. And it will do a little bit of damage, but what I don't want is to open up a bench space and then all of a sudden be faced by a... an Aegislash V, right? That is what I would like to avoid. So I'm gonna do this. They are down only 1 switch, so the boss probably not super impactful. So let's just do damage to the grass resistant Pokemon, right? In case I actually do have to take knockouts there. My opponent might go boss, KO Dartrix, it's fine. And then they go boss, KO Snorlax, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And there we go. Now my opponent realizing that he has absolutely no chance. And so taking the knockout, if I only had 1 Rowlet, that would have been impactful, right? But I have 4 hours to get to 2,000 points. I probably won't make it to the welder. But if my opponent had just GX'd, like it literally didn't change anything other than there was -1 Rowlet, but then in terms of him knocking out, he still needed to knock out 3 different Pokemon. If I only had 1 Rowlet, then sure, right? That's way more impactful if you can deny the Decidueye. But at that point, it wasn't looking great, right? All right. So score Bunny Coin. Don't know what we are up against. Don't know what we are up against. Score Bunny Coin, Eldegoss active, and colorless deck box, and full color sleeves. So I think, like, assuming my opponent can't KO me. Oh wow. Okay, well, I cannot I cannot quick roll for a second Rowlet because I priced 3 Rowlets. Nice. The 1 in 1,000 game. You're watching the 1 in 1,000 game. Alright. The 1 in 1,000 game. So we're gonna see a quick ball. Discarding a giant heart. Okay, so if this is a fire deck that has Volcanion, then a single Decidueye whiffing the turn 1 attachment is just, it's not gonna work out. It might even get KO, right? Okay. I mean, there's still a chance it gets KO'd with a Switch or Balloon, or even Escape Rope, or even a Fion plus Switch. There's the Switch. Here's a Giant Hearth. Discarding another Switch. Right. Yeah, it's one Decidueye against the world. It's one Decidueye against the world. Maybe I should have benched the other Snorlax. Okay, so I'm gonna end up probably attaching the Capture Energy, and my opponent will be very confused. Very, very confused. I actually would rather not attach the Capture Energy and would rather attach either Weakness card or a Grass. There we go. I mean, it's still not great, right? But can't believe I priced 3 Rowlets, dude. I actually can't believe I priced 3 Rowlets. And now we're dead drawing 2. So maybe I shouldn't have discarded the Rosa. Should have just discarded the other Quick Ball. Should have just Quick Bolt. And then this turn I could have Rosa'd and grabbed myself the Tackle, so I would have the Weakness card energy. So I don't know, the 3 Rowlets in price just shook me. My opponent might have Rage Quit. No, he did not. He in fact did not Rage Quit. We're gonna see the Quick Ball for the Volk as expected. He's gonna have the Welder. He got rid of a Switch, but I mean, it's game over, right? I have 1 Decidueye. I have 1 Decidueye, dude. I mean, maybe I survived this turn, but it's not looking great. I would need to top like either Tackle or the Weakness card energy or the Guzmahala, and then maybe, just maybe, I have a weird chance. But it's not looking great. Ooh, attaching there, so he's gonna retreat and B-catch? Yes. Okay. Oh no, he's just gonna do 100 damage. He's just gonna do the 100 damage. Alright. So, I mean, I could keep playing, but there's no point, right? I had 1 basic Pokemon left in my deck. Nice, nice. I completely, that was odd. That was a weird game. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Okay. This Electivire person, I always dead draw against them. Alright. And this game is no exception, right? I have a dead hand. I will get a mulligan. More than a mulligan, I will get 2 mulligans, but I'm up against Dragapult VMAX. Dragapult VMAX definitely a problem, because it does have the Shred attack. It does have the Shred attack. And there's no way for me to retreat into the Snorlax. No energy attachment either. Jeez. No energy attachment, dude. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. Alright. No energy attachment is super annoying. Maybe I should be choosing to go second with this deck, I'm not sure. I don't think so. Wow, my opponent's hand is so good he doesn't even bother using Dreamy Revelation. That must be nice. That must be so nice, that your hand is so insanely good that you don't even bother doing that. Wow. That must be a very nice feeling. Definitely not something that happens to me very commonly. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I'm gonna keep the rose in my hand this time. The big charm doesn't really help in the HP stuff, right? So I just established another valid, right? To distract, I guess. I mean, I do get 3-shot, so that does allow me to like apply a little bit of pressure, unless my opponent finds the horror. Then I do get 2-shot. That's the issue. If I attack into him, which I would always try to do, right? Nice. Nice. What do you want to bet that they play 1 Fan of Waves? What? Okay. Alright. Oh, I should have used the stadium first, darn it. Silly Paulo. Okay, so I definitely want Mew on the bench, right, after seeing him power that up. Now I have triple Decidueye. That's actually pretty impressive for this deck. But my energy got removed. I mean, the Mew can be KO'd easily, right, by the Dragapult VMAX, but it protects me a little bit. Wait, but, I mean... Yeah, I mean, I have triple Decidueye. I'm not super worried. Here come the hammers. Alright. That's appreciated. Average. Okay. Compensating for my missed turn 1 energy attachment and the Fan of Waves in hand. Another energy down. And then research. So there's a VMAX. As long as there's no horror energy attachment. Oh my gosh. Well, and I priced, okay. I priced the grass energy, so I'm not gonna win this. Ugh. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And then people will say, Pavel, don't concede. Yes, I'll go first. I have 6 good basic Pokemon and 1 bad one. That's the one I start. With no quick balls, no level balls. Oh. I mean, I know this can happen, right? It happens so often to me that it's getting to me. It's getting to me. Okay, well, the capture energy helps me establish a Rowlet, right? That's nice. That's nice. No attachment to Rowlet, but maybe the 3 damage counters from the Mew can help, so... Decent top deck. Decent top deck. And it's a fire deck. Fantastic. I mean, this is what can happen, right? This is the risk of playing Decidueye. You either have really good matchups where you just win by setting up on Decidueye, or you have really bad matchups that you just get rolled over by very easily. And there's not a lot you can do about that. That is the nature of the deck, and it's the risk you take, right? It's absolutely the risk you take. 3 damage counters on the Volk is actually not bad. That play right there is really freaking weird and very poor execution. Like, you already know you're gonna top deck the Welder. Why would you play a Pokegear to get back the Welder? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So, that's on my opponent, right? Okay, so all these cards are actually very useful, especially the Guzmahala to find the other weakness card energy. So I'm just gonna go research. I have Rosa, I have Rare Candy. So what we're hoping is that my opponent doesn't go, well, if he, yeah. No, he can't, he actually cannot KO. He actually cannot KO the Rowlet, right? If he knocks out the Mew, that's fine. He cannot KO the Rowlet. Yeah, if he goes Welder, he cannot target the Rowlet, unless he's playing Pokemon Catcher, which, if he is, so be it. I would not be surprised at this point to get paired against the Fire deck that plays Pokemon Catcher. Right, there's a Mewtwo right there. The weakness card energy might be my savior, and starting Mew ended up being really good. The 3 damage counters on the Volcanion will actually end up being fairly good. See the float up, that's fine. I have the Rosa, so I don't need to play around with this. So I'm gonna go Rosa for the Decidueye, the Malolana, and the Grass. Right, the Malolana is actually pretty huge here because it allows me to heal the damage from the Volcanion, and I can start being aggressive right here. So not bad, right? Not bad. I don't need the damage here. I'm assuming my opponent doesn't play Potion, right? And if he goes Scoop Up Net, then so be it, right? If he plays Scoop Up Net on the Volk, then he's losing the energies. Just goes for the Welder. I mean, this is a Mewtwo deck, Welder Mewtwo, so my opponent might be playing Greninja GX and Aurora Energies. That's also something we need to keep in mind. Or he could just be playing Blacephalon too. That works. Jeez. Jeez. I mean, he's down to Welder, and he can GX too. And he can GX. And my hand is dead. Alright, well. I mean, the plan was always Malolana here, right? The Dartrix, it's not super impactful. I feel like I might need a turn 2 Snorlax, so I'm gonna go Malolana, discarding Quick Ball, and Rosa for the Dartrix. Definitely Quick Ball. I'm gonna go Rosa, but I'm not happy about it. I'm zero happy about it. I will evolve. I will bench this Snorlax now I don't have the Pokédoll pivot. I'm gonna keep the Super Rod in case I need to heal at some point. But being aggressive here I think makes a ton of sense. Just piling up the damage on the Mewtwo makes sense too. Alright, so one threat eliminated. Who plays Mewtwo Welder with Blacephalon? I have no clue, but that is exactly what we're up against. Alright, well. There's the GX. There's not much I can do about this situation though. I need 2 Decidueyes basically, and the Kaizo mode. Ultra hard PTCGO mode. What the heck? How am I playing this? Anyways. Okay, so we know they have a boss in their hand, right? That much we know. So that means another prize card next turn guaranteed. So I will Rosa just for the Decidueye, right? And grab Guzma Hala so I can get the weakness card energy? Or maybe Boss. Boss seems reasonable. So maybe I can get the jump on that. Or just another Rosa. Guarantees another Decidueye, the other Rosa. Yeah, let's go for that. Alright, so we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll keep the research. I could Giant Hearth the research. I'm not going to though. 5 versus 6, not impactful. And after Rosa, we might actually need to research. And if they just kill the Snorlax, then so be it. Okay, now they have 2 boss in hand. Now we know they have 2 boss in hand. But no welder. They just Giant Hearthed. So they have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 energies so far. So how many fire crystals do they play? That's the question. Wait, 70 damage? Did they just outrage? Yeah, I guess. White Flare Strike, right? Okay, so let me think this through. Their boss is now useless, technically. Yeah. I think that's what I do. I promote the Snorlax. I give up on the Snorlax. I mean, sure, good top deck, but not ultra necessary. You know what? I'm gonna grab the boss. If I can get the initiative myself next turn, that's gonna be fantastic, right? So I'm gonna do that. Like, if both my Decidueye survive the turn, I'll actually be in an okay spot. So I should do that. And then I'll grab the Rowlet and I'll just throw it away. I'll grab this Snorlax and then I'll Hearth this Snorlax. My opponent's last 2 prizes have to be the 2 Decidueyes. Have to be. Okay. There is a chance. My opponent's boss is useless. For Mewtwo, right? If he goes retreat, attach, boss, fire crystal, KO Decidueye, well, there's nothing I can do. What? Dude, why do you play 2 Volcanions and 2 Blacephalons in your deck? I do not understand. I truly do not understand. I absolutely do not understand why my opponent plays those cards. Okay. Well, clearly I'm going up to him. Okay. What the heck, dude? Okay, so then this turn it's this, it's this, it's this, it's this, and it's this. The second duel was probably unnecessary. What the heck, man? Like all the Decidueye counters, literally all of them. Double Blacephalon, and we haven't seen a single Fire Crystal. How many Fire Energies do we even play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11. We know there's another one. 11, 12, 13, 14. Do you actually play 14 and 4 Fire Crystals? To make your Blacephalon good? Like that's what would make sense, right? That is absolutely what would make sense. Not a lot is making sense so far. Alright. Attachment there. Just retreats and KO me. I can accept that. I can accept you retreating and KOing me. No. Well, that's okay. Because the Blacephalon is dead on the bench. What the heck is this dude? Okay. I mean, that was part of the plan, right? The energy's not being lost. I mean, okay. Retreat. If he had retreated, that would have been way better because then I could damage this Blacephalon. Alright, I just top deck the weakness card energy. That works. So now I want Cynthia Caitlyn to get back Malolana eventually, right? Like clearly that's not happening this turn, but could happen eventually. Oh boy. Or to get back Boss actually, never mind Malolana, just to get back Boss. I actually needed to get back the Boss. Now all my opponent needs to play is Giratina, right? I priced my second Malolana too. Now all my opponent needs is Giratina. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Fire Crystal number 1. Alright, no Welder. That's sort of good. Sort of. Alright. So I have to knock out this guy, right? Absolutely have to knock out that guy. And I grab the Boss. Malolana doesn't matter anymore. And why? So why would you click Malolana, Pablo? Well, it does matter if his last price card is actually an energy. It does matter. We know he has Boss in hand, so sure, I'll attach, play you, burn you, because I get reset stamped or some thing. Oh, here we go, dude. Here we go. You didn't Welder last turn. Here we go. Doesn't promote the Blacephalon. So his last price card, if it were an energy, he would just promote the Blacephalon attack and that's game. It just attaches. So I attached to the Decidueye. Oh, Deadly Change. Well, we must have more than one Fire Crystal, right? Otherwise, it's just out of this world deck building strategies. Use the Stadium to check his deck. Place the Giant Hearth. How many energies do you actually have, dude? There's 10 in play. Okay, 10 in play. 4 in the discard pile. 10 in play, 4 in the discard pile, so that's 14. He needs Welder and Fire Crystal. Which, if you have 2 Blacephalons in your deck, you would expect your opponent to be playing 4 Fire Crystals, right? And he's playing Mewtwo and Eldegoss. So the Mewtwo you would expect scoop up nets, but no scoop up nets either. So he's gonna float up, put the energies back, but now I have boss in hand. What a game, dude. Making me just like really dig for all these, like, what the heck, dude. Okay, 3 prizes. Sure. Wow, dude. Insane. Are we done? Are we actually done? The GX and 4 non-V Pokemon. There's a Fire Crystal. Second Fire Crystal. Double Reshisar, double Mewtwo, and Heatran, and Cramorant. Like, what is this thing? And Mew, and Mewtwo, and Eldritch. What the? What? What is this deck? Quick Ball. Okay. I was like, what's next, dude? What's the next non-V, non-GX Fire Pokemon that you have now? Jeez. Now that was a hard fought win, dude. Pete Joe giving me absolutely no breaks, putting me up against the toughest of the toughest opponents. That's gonna be all for Decidueye. I would really like to see my opponent's deck list. 2 Volcanions, 2 Blacephalons. Okay, he did play the 4 Fire Crystals, so he definitely had a solid chance at hitting. He just didn't hit either the Welder or the Fire Crystals, one of the two. The Mewtwo is really strange. And the double Mewtwo with double Reshisar. I mean, 4 Quick Balls, 2 Cherish. Seems alright, just like, I don't know. That was a crazy match, for sure. Like, the Blacephalon with Reshisar works when you have Jirachis, right? Without Jirachis, you could see that my opponent was just... didn't have a lot of control, right? Didn't have a lot of control. But anyways, that will be all for this video. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.